Under the Martian surface, water likely flowed from the southern islands to the low-lying northern hemisphere. And where we find water, we can hope to find life. A future spacecraft specifically designed to snake down the narrow gap could test the waters for signs of life. Microscopic organisms would change the chemistry of the water, or perhaps survive long enough to be detected directly by the spacecraft. Change this. We can learn the lessons of our living world, partnering with life, becoming
Hey, how are you, my beautiful people? Welcome to the Science Museum of Ethiopia here in Addis Ababa. You see the building over there behind me is a museum of the Ethiopian science. So with this video I'm going to take you a tour inside these science museums of Ethiopia, and I've already get the ticket that allows me to explore inside what is inside these museums of this science museum of Ethiopia. So let me take you a quick tour inside these science museums of Ethiopia. Here there is a description. Let me show you what it is and let's read it together what it says. This is the map of the world. Map of the world, and here there is a description board. The Science Museum is inaugurated on October 3, 2002 by head of Ethiopia Abiy Ahmed. Is a PhD holder, the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopian Prime Minister. Yeah, the current Prime Minister of Ethiopia. He's just begun a lot of this kind of works, and this is one of the work which is built by his initiative. The Science Museum, the board what we read here, that's what it talks about. It was inaugurated on October 03, 2022. Yes, sir. Okay, let's look at this. The coffee is a brilliant presentation, particularly how Ethiopians present coffee here. Look at this, is a coffee powder, and it's a roasted coffee grain, and we can get the raw grains of what coffee here. Wow! And all those turtles shows how Ethiopians used to make a coffee. You see, this is the grains of the coffee. You see this? You got this raw. አላስገባም ችግር ኦኬ ኢትዮጵያ በጣም ሰው ካሜራ የሚፈራው ኢትዮጵያ እኔ አልፈራም ነው just እዛ ስመጣ ስራህ ላይ just ደስ ይለኝ ጠይቃለሁ ደስ ይለኝ so guys here the best coffee, my coffee. So I'm here to try Ethiopian coffee. Everywhere you go you got this nice and brilliant aromatic Ethiopian coffee. Even in the Science Museum I got this coffee. Let's enjoy. What a nice coffee. Look at the presentation. It's brilliant. Chairs around, and there's people here working some stuff and enjoying this Ethiopian nice coffee. So the science museums of Addis Ababa, inside you got this nice coffee, and I enjoyed that, and I'm gonna take you a tour around, so stay tuned. And there is a lot left to explore. We're going to do that together. Let's do it. Look at the seating of this place. inside the Science Museum. And the beautiful lady over there giving us the best coffee. Thank you. Coffee. Lovely girl. We appreciate. So, you know, as soon I get here, I got this one, and there is a lot of things we can see. You know, look at this. Those screens show different technological advancements, like we call it satellite or something like that. On the screen you can see some physics terms. I don't know, actually I studied physics, but now at the time I forgot most of those concepts of physics. But this is the work of physics in science. Oh, look at this. For example, on the screen, this is how the traffics are being tracked using some technology, you know. That's amazing. And this is the main purpose of the inauguration of this science museum. The road to science. The road to science. Ethiopia needs that. As the era we are right now is technologically advanced area, Ethiopia needs science. And to initiate and motivate and to hold some scientific activities in the country, the Prime Minister of the country, Dr. Abiy Ahmed, inaugurated this science museum here in Addis Ababa. These are the planets being hung down from the ceiling, as you can see. The planets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's believed there are 9 planets basically, and our planets, the planet Earth is here. Oh, these are the planets like Mars, Jupiter, Venus, Earth, yeah, Neptune, something like that. The 9 planets, the 9 giant and big planets are being, you can see. That's brilliant. Maybe let's go up more. Don't know what we can get, but let's go up and try to see what's inside this science museum inaugurated recently in 2022 by the initiations of the current Prime Minister of the country, Abiy Ahmed. He started a lot of nice things, you know, the era what we are right now, the people, no need of talking about that. So this kind of thing is very good, if the students come and visit, and if they have something to present, they can use this kind of spaces. So this is amazing. Look at on the screen what's being displayed. A lot of mathematical formulas are being displayed now. Wow. This is definitely a good start. Before 2-3 years ago, there was no this kind of thing in the city. But currently, we got this kind of things. At least this can spark something in the minds of the people to think about science, how science is very important to simplify the lives of the people on the earth. That's true. Look at our planets here. We are on the planet Earth. Planet Earth is showing us a lot of technological advancement, and we are aspiring to grab and explore the other planets. Wow, I'm on the top of this place. Now, outside there is an amazing thing we can see at the view. There is a gate, so let's get in out. we are outside now. Do you see? This is in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. A lovely country, Ethiopia. It's showing a lot of amazing developments very recently. Now I'm today showing you this science museum. Man, could you believe this? On the top of this building you got this greenery. I'm on the top now, guys, and this is a greenery. Man, look at this. You can see now how beautiful this thing is, guys. On the top, this greenery thing is, I don't know how they just do it, man. This is technology, actually. This is science. This is what science can do. Man, it's also a viewpoint to view Addis Ababa clearly. That one I showed you last time. That's Unity Park inside the Grand Palace of Ethiopia. The national palace where the rulers of the country used to do their office work, and that's also their living place. You know, by the side of this science museum, you get the national museums of the country, the palace, and inside there is a lot of amazing things you can see. Inside the Grand Palace there is a park that composed a lot of different things: zoo, indigenous plant, place for growing, and different things. You know, you can see even the old-time king's artifacts of what Ethiopia and the king's different history is documented and kept there. There is an archive, something in that park, and I've shown you that and the previous upload. If you didn't check that, you can watch it. So now let's come back to today's video plan, which is exploring the science museums of Ethiopia in Addis Ababa. Oh, look at this. I'm on the top, standing point to view Addis Ababa. Let me show you guys how you can get Addis Ababa clearly. You know, there is this one, what you see here is a dome. I will go later. It's a dome where you can watch some scientific movies, or there is something theater, something is also there. When they gave me on the gate the ticket, they told me there is a movie I can watch that if I am gonna get the time. I will just do that, and that's the dome. We'll see later that close up. Look at Addis Ababa. Man, this is an amazing viewpoint, and that is Sheraton Addis International Hotel. Let me show you that. This is Sheraton Addis International Hotel. Do you see how a lot of cars are parked inside the compound of this international hotel? Sheraton Addis, the most luxurious hotel found in Addis Ababa. Being here, you can possibly view Addis Ababa. Toto, mountain in Toto, is a natural peak points of what the city Addis Ababa. But now, the human using the science technology, we're making a place that can enable us to view whatever we want. Don't you see? That's what we are doing right now. I'm showing you Addis Ababa being on the top of this science museum building. That tallest building, what you see over there, that's the building of the Commercial Bank of Ethiopia, and that's the headquarters. all those big giant skyscraper buildings you see there, these are the headquarters office of the Ethiopian banks. Man, the beauty is amazing. And this is crazy, bro. It's close up, man. There's a lot of beautiful things I can see. I mean, I can show you here. Oh, there is something, an outdoor amphitheater. Oh, look at that. You see? Inside there is something. There are some eccentric circular seats. I think that's an outdoor amphitheater. Something like that. We'll see that later. And we'll check out what it is. Look at the guys. It's amazing, man. It was a great work. It's a great work. Ethiopia is trying her best in all aspects, you know. This is a science museum. Man. Oh, this is solar energy. Solar energy system. So this is a power bank, I think, that collects the solar energy obtained from this board of what solar capturing board, and that's the power bank, I think. Look at this. This is one important thing you can get from science. It's an renewable energy source. If we use this renewable natural means of what energy, natural source of what energy, like this, the solar energy system, you know, instead of fuel, we can keep the safety of our environment. And that's what the science trying all the time. Same time, science bring a lot of distraction, but at the same time, science is trying to come up with some innovative, best and environment-friendly technologies that can keep and safeguard the natural continuity of what a given environment. Our globe, let's say not a given environment, our globe. So this is on the top, what you can see on the top of the Science Museum. This is a solar board scan. We say like that, I don't know specifically the terms, but we can say like this is a board that captures solar from the sun, and it just creates an energy which is called solar energy, and electricity is generated here. That's very interesting. Look at the Addis Ababa from this top. Let me show you that park over there. That's Unity Park inside the Grand Palace. Space science and geospatial, something like that. This is what it is. This is absolutely mind-blowing. I mean, this is a very good start, you know. A country that doesn't have anything before, but currently trying all her best to just push forward as much as possible to compete what the era requires. This is what I think is needed. I mean, like, you know, if it's a place for thinking about science, it can spark, as I said, something on the minds of the people. How much science is very important for one country, how much education is an important weapon to solve all the problems we face on this earth. I don't know, if science and technology was not there, always how life could be difficult. And at the same time, science brings a lot of distraction to this world. But still, the solution is there in the science and the education. You know what you see here. If there wasn't what technological advancement or science, I don't think so we can do these kind of things. Yeah, this is beautiful, man. So, you know, when the students come and visit these kind of places, it can initiate them to focus on their study. It can just motivate them how science is very important, whatever it is, you know. Currently the problem for the student, you know, these social medias like YouTube, what I did, and TikTok, something like that, is robbing the attention of the student. It's a very big challenge currently. Me, when I was a student, there was no this kind of what social media, something like that, and there was nothing that can, you know, shift my attention of what focusing on my study. Actually, I was a very brilliant student. I mean, I got a nice score when I've been in the college. I studied engineering, and I scored a nice result. I was a good student, let's be honest, guys. So, you know, but currently there is a lot of challenge that encounters our student as a generation. So still the solution is there in the science. And if the students are just pursuing their dreams through academical activity, if they come and see, explore this kind of place, definitely it can spark and motivate their mind to study and focus on their study. You know, if there is some educational trip or something, and if they are watching and observing, exploring this kind of interesting place that appreciates the work of what technology and science, no doubt, man, the student will build something in their mind to study more and to come up with some sort of what technology innovation. This is a very good deed. Appreciate my people, Ethiopia. Keep doing your great work. I love my country. As Ethiopian, it's a great deed. That's why I'm saying again and again, it's good, it's good, it's good, it's good. Can't feel my team. I'm Ethiopian. That's why I'm saying this again and again. This is a Aerospace technology. Look at this thing, I don't know what it is, but it's kind of what complex engine or something like that. I don't know if it's an engine of something aerospace, something like that. Over there I see a plane, an aircraft, and this should be the engine of this aircraft maybe. This is where you can get in the science museum. This is, you see those, all the screens on the sides of this wall shows the different geographical and historical places of Ethiopia. And it's a coffee shop here, and a coffee, a cup of happiness. Brother, later, salam, and a coffee, a cup of happiness. Very good. Man, I'm just أفرجهم camera small. It's okay. I'll leave my bro. I don't know why Ethiopians don't want to be in the camera. Always when they saw you just holding a camera, they say, don't record. So they're right, of course. If they don't want to be, that's right. So this all what you see here at the poster is a description about an engine, advanced aerodynamics, carbon. On the ground, the outside of the museum is like this. It's greenery, you know, a lot of plants around. Look at that. Look at this. How beautiful this place is. The Science Museum. The Science Museum of Ethiopia. Super amazing, and it's mind-blowing. Man, it's because, you know, why I'm saying again and again it's mind-blowing, because this development takes place very recently, and that's why I don't think so I can cover all this with one single video. But that's it, man. Look at that. It's crazy. Look at this. Look at this dome. They told me inside this dome there is a cinema, you know, where one can watch some movie, something like that. That's what they told me. The big dome found. It's a big place, space actually. Look at that. That's crazy, man. Super crazy. Very interesting. Look at this. Oh, the grass are being watered. Look at this. I'm inside the dome, heading to the movie hall to watch a movie inside the big dome found in the Science Museum. That's a brother opening that. We are inside the cinema. Hopefully we're going to enjoy something. I mean a movie. So let's be here and wait till the movie starts. And probably we are the only people here. Very few people over there. It's very interesting, man. Like there's this kind of indoor cinemas where you can enjoy movies, you know. In a minute we are going to watch a movie with the same ticket, an entrance ticket. Individual need to pay like 300 Ethiopian bro, and after you explore everything, and if there is a program of what's showing a movie, you get an opportunity to enjoy a movie like the way what we are doing right now inside a cinema house found in the Science Museums of Ethiopia. That's very interesting, man. I'll show that in a minute when the movie starts. We're watching now the movie.
Life thrives on Earth.
We are in the Science Museum cinema.
We tease apart the colors, the wavelengths of light. We reveal a spectral fingerprint, unique to the chemistry of what we're observing. The trees of the forest reflect more green light. The ocean spectrum peaks in blue wavelengths.
I like it, bro.
And the deserts highly reflective surface shows almost no signs of trees or water. All these differences become even more noticeable when we examine light that human eyes cannot perceive. A future spacecraft specifically designed to snake down a narrow gap could test the waters for signs of life. Microscopic organisms would change the chemistry of the water, or perhaps survive long enough to be detected directly by the spacecraft. If life exists on Enceladus, it is certainly different from life on Earth. We have to dig deep for signs of life here because this tiny moon hasn't been transformed by life like our home planet to warm our planet dangerously. Over time, we can change this. We can learn the lessons of our living world, partnering with life, becoming integral to and interwoven with the natural world. Imagine a future in which our technologies enrich our planet instead of draining its resources. In which humans see themselves as part of nature rather than above it. In which our species forms a vital strand in a vibrant web of life. Such a world could broadcast its presence to the universe for a very long time. Perhaps one day, under the Martian surface, water likely flowed from the southern islands to the low-lying northern hemisphere. And where we find water, we can hope to find life.
That's very interesting. This is a scientific movie we're watching here, as it is a science museum. Expected to show this kind of thing to just spark something in your mind, how science is working hard for searching the living. Wonderful work. Appreciate. Now I understand the shape of the dome is to represent the shape of the Earth. The shape of this Earth is assumed to be like spherical in shape, and this cinema house what we have been watching, some movie, scientific movie about the Earth, is made in a spherical shape to represent the shape of the Earth. I am enjoying a lot this beautiful walk inside the science museum. Wow. The movies I see and the Doom Theater is very inspiring about science. Wow, that's good, man. Look at it. Exploring everything inside this amazing science museum in Addis Ababa, showing you, touring you around. I'm heading out now. I appreciate the work, to be honest. Man, proud for this great work. So, going to end up the video here. See you next time by another upload, my beautiful people. If you love the video, don't forget to do that favor of subscribing the channel. Bye, thank you.